I've got a question. What's the coolest time period in all of US history? Now you may be thinking it's the Revolutionary War, where America gained its independence. That's pretty cool. Or maybe World War II, when America fought Nazi Germany and took down a lot of their forces and allies.
I'm afraid they're not.
But you know what is? The Wild West. Outlaws taking everything they wanted, doing as they pleased. Now, as cool as that is, AP does not care about outlaws and gunslingers and the cool stuff. But what they do care about is what is happening economically in America and how it's growing and changing the country. So here's what was happening during the time of the Wild West. Just not the super cool parts. Here's some context before I get into everything, because pro tip, if you give context on your essays, you'll get an extra point on the exam. After the Civil War, industry started to expand rapidly in the United States. Since industry was growing, cities were growing, which actually means that more people were moving out west, because these cities were so big. More people were moving into the cities than going out west. But still, a lot of people were going out west. Here's kind of what I'm getting into. Industry was taking over the United States. So imagine Amazon or Apple running the country. That's kind of what was happening then. So companies running everything, that's what's called a monopoly. Here's a definition I got off the internet. The exclusive possession or control of the supply or trade in a commodity or service. Monopolies controlled the United States. This was disbanded in 1980 when President Sherman announced the Antitrust Act, which made monopolies illegal. So when you bring it back to the cowboys, they're pretty much a myth. What the West really did was give the industries and the bigger cities resources and better trade routes within the country. So the big railroad, they were building that. They were essentially connecting California, the furthest west coast state, to like New York, the furthest east coast state. The entire country was interconnected, and the West was meant to kind of create that. The train system would also transport goods like coal. But it also bring people around so that you could travel around the country a lot easier. But what about the cowboys? Cowboys and outlaws, the cowboys, cowgirls, these outlaws, they're pretty much a myth. They were created. So what's a cowboy really? It's someone that lives on a farm, takes care of their horses, takes care of their livestock. Pretty much a rancher, a country boy, country girl. So thinking about that might not actually be the coolest part of American history. That's how America expanded. This time is how America's industry grew. And America is what it is today because of this industrial growth that happened in the time of the cowboys.